Hi everyone, this is Laurel with Guided by Love, and I'm here for you every day. And I want to do a daily angel message, and we're going to use the Silver Tarot deck, and it's a really beautiful deck it was one of the first decks that I ever got. So pulling out the archives, I guess you could say. And then we're going to get a blessing. And I just want to say I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and all that stuff. And I am available for personal readings. Yeah, so if you want to email me at tch4tomorrow@gmail.com. I will also be putting out some specials as Spirit directs me, and I'm gonna gonna do soul coaching. I know I've put it on my description, but it's gonna be intuitive soul coaching. A friend of mine put the word intuitive in front of it, and I was like, yeah, that's what I do, So I am going to be offering some of that as well. So hang tight for me to put out that information. I'm announcing it, so I'm going to put it out for you guys. So I hope you're having a lovely, lovely Saturday. This is Saturday, July 26th, or whenever you see this. I hope it's a lovely day for you. And let's see what's happening. What is the blessing? And we have a blessing on your boundaries. So this is important not only for you, but for the others in your life. And this is a 35, which equals 8. So as you set boundaries, this, helps you bring in more abundance. It's that filling your cup. And, as you fill your cup, you can give more, but it's setting boundaries, healthy boundaries that are great for you as well as the other people in your life. And this is she's holding the sword of truth and, kind of ready to cut away anything that no longer serves. But most importantly, she's, willing to set those boundaries, healthy boundaries for herself. So really cool. And I noticed she's got a crescent moon hanging on the side of her. I've never noticed that. And this is looking like a rose or a flower to me, a red flower of passion. So this may be setting boundaries with your person, healthy boundaries with your person. And that we are in the crescent moon phase right now. So that is a beautiful blessing. Healthy boundaries are always, always good. So let's get started and let's see what the messages are. This has been some intense energy and we'll see how it wraps up. But I went down to the river yesterday morning and the morning before, and the river is flowing so fast. And that always is a sign for me that the energy is moving pretty quickly. And, there may be times where you feel a mix of moving quick and then pulling back your energy and, going within. It's it's been a mixture of stillness and going for, and, and taking action, stillness and taking action. So, all right. And what other messages are there for this Saturday? Got that one coming out. Oh my gosh, these are such cool cards. I haven't used them in a while. So any other messages? We got that one, and then this one right here. Okay. Wow. So bottom of the deck is, and I'm just looking to see if we have the other card that came out. Bottom of the deck is 9 of Cups. So as you walk away from what no longer serves you, 8 of Cups, as you remove those things in your life that no longer serve you, boom, in comes, the overall energy is 9 of Cups. And the wood snake is helping all do this right now. It's that pruning of the tree, cutting away all the dead wood, and look there's the crescent moon in the background. So this is the time now, because this is when the wish fulfillment comes in. If you've walked away from things that no longer serve you, This is your message overall, Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. And she is sitting outside. She's grounding herself. Very important right now with the energies, being intense. Oh my gosh, I'm just looking. My neighbor has a huge fire going. I mean, it is like up to the tree, the bottom branches of a tree. It's huge. That's definitely a sign of burning away, the wood snake, helping you to cut away and burning away, alchemizing anything that old energy within you. The fire, the passion burns away any old energy within you so that you can open to the new and fill yourself with your Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment. But grounding is super important right now. In fact, when I get done with this, I'm going to go for a grounding walk. So okay, so that's the overall message. We have the Four of Pentacles. I love this because this is, again, we have the message of grounding. Look at this. She's actually sitting on the ground in both pictures. So really grounding yourself is very important for your focus, for your state of mind. It's very important to handle the energies that are coming in right now, because I said there's a mix of energies right now where it's a mix of, I'm seeing all these little birds at the top of the tree that's rising above, things, right? It helps you to rise above things right now, as well, the more grounded you are, and it helps you to channel, to get wisdom from spirit. Okay, so really important to ground. And she's got that pentacle, like she's manifesting. And I love this because look at the little bunny butt. The little bunny butt is, he's showing us he's there and he's ready to hop forward. He's hopping forward. And it's like they caught him in action, but he's saying, I'm going. This is it. This is our chance for a new beginning. Cleverness, but new beginnings. And he's jumping into that healing energy. And and there's all the birds in the background too. So you may see messages through birds today as well. But I feel like she's manifesting more of what she wants, and the grounding is helping her to focus on what she wants, not what she doesn't want. And there's lots of healing coming in with that, being out in nature. And then we have the star. Yeah, this star card. This is so powerful. If you're a twin, this is a huge sign that you're both healing right now, and you're both you're connecting. That bonfire is just blazing. Oh my gosh. But you're both healing right now. You're connecting on the ethers, on the higher realm, the 5Ds and 5D. And you're healing, and you are connecting through that spiritual connection and healing, helping to heal. And it's yeah, I feel like it's you and your person both wanting to move forward into healing for that wish fulfillment, because the star is healing energies, and it's also wish fulfillment. So really beautiful that you're working. I feel like this is you both working together, and there's a solid foundation that's being built on the earth plane for you, and you're both working together to bring that bring your relationship further into the 3D. And then we have the High Priestess. This is a 5, change happening with you. And I love this card because at the bottom there's like these little nature spirits and sprites. There's a lizard and there's a little gnome. So these are all These are all like the little nature spirits and sprites. You know, as you connect with the earth, he's surrounded by earth as well. You know, you're gonna open up to more of these, more of these. I don't want to. More of these beings. I'm gonna call them because I don't want to. Yeah, more of these beings around you, and you know, you can ask them for assistance, but it's like, as the high priestess energy, this is super spiritual energy, so you're going to be connecting more to these beings, but it's also, you know, you may be teaching them, and they may be teaching you some things about nature. So keep your eyes open and look deeper than the surface, okay? But that's a very spiritual, very much connecting with, deeply with the things around you, especially in nature. And then we have the judgment. And this is, you know, there's that foundation again. And I just believe this is a 20. And I just believe this is, you know, right now is a time of, I always see this as a resurrection card. Right now, it's a time of awakening for people in the collective, and I feel like this is definitely a time right now. This, with the new moon energies and the Mercury retrograde, it's definitely a time of awakening, of resurrection. You know, no longer allowing, you know, allowing yourself to just sit back and, you know, and just be, you know, you're being asked to resurrect out of that and take action and follow spirit's guidance, because there's a bird, it looks like a hawk, you know, and they're following the guidance. And hawks are visionary. They have a tremendous ability, a futuristic ability to see into the future. But this is definitely, you know, rising out of the grave. You know, this is that rebirth, resurrection energy for some of the collective that's happening right now. And then we have the last card is the Six of Wands. You know, this is a major victory. If you're a twin flame, it's for you and your twin flame, and he's got a cat on his shoulder. This is a time of major change and victory, you know, where you could be reconnecting, reuniting with your twin. There's a victory coming in your connection. It could be the fact that you're reuniting. It could be that you're both gaining independence, because we have the cat there. And, you know, shining your light together so people are noticing you both in this energy. Yeah, wow. And 6 is home, service, and family. So working together again. There's 2 messages, 2 cards showing that. Working together, and the 6 of Wands, the victory, you know, coming back together into a reunion or a union if you're, depending on where you are on your journey. Everybody's, you know, kind of at a different spot, but those are the messages. I hope they helped. And I just remember one of the major messages right now is connecting with nature and grounding yourself is going to really help you connect with your spirit. It's going to help you heal. It's going to help you manifest. It's going to help you hear your guidance. I just threw this card, your guidance. So I hope that helps, and I wish you a wonderful day. Namaste.